All right, y'all. Shalom, shalom. We back again. It's the Congregation of Wide Side. Just giving you some quick blogs or posts of what's going on in the world and truth, tying it back to the scriptures of what we stand for. Thank you for all the people out there that support the channel and sincerity and truth. To the rest of y'all, take a hike. You know what I mean? No time for the nonsense. We're going to get right into it. So, this is the U.S. Army warns of fake draft Texas. All right. Allegedly, there's been a lot of posters of people sending texts from some type of main source that has not been confirmed, identified, or where it's coming from. But people have getting messages of coming. There's a draft, and they want you an appointed date to be down there for whatever specific reason. If you get that, allegedly, what they're saying as the government is saying that this is not them actually saying that. But through the spirit of the Most High, that can also literally be a possibility that can be that in the future. We are facing the Third World War. Literally, we're in the Third World War. We've been in the Third World War since 2008 of March 20th, if I'm not mistaken. All right, when all this stuff started up, when you get the understanding, this war was built up. It was built up from prophesied from thousands of years ago until now. You understand what I'm saying? So now you're starting to see, you're at the tip of the iceberg. It's starting to now unbreak and fold. And as the scriptures say, though it tarry, wait for it, because once it come, it's going to be a snowball effect. It's not going to stop. It's going to come strong and powerful. All right. Just starting this fake 2020 year off, you're already seeing death of other celebrities, things of that nature going on. More blood ritual sacrifices and things of that nature. War. All right. So we're going to get into this in the situation and we'll shine in afterward.
The U.S. Army is telling the public to disregard any text messages informing individuals that they've been selected for a military draft. In a statement released Tuesday, the U.S. Army Recruiting Command said it received multiple calls and emails about the fraudulent text messages, which have been circulating around the country this week. According to screenshots included in the statement, one text claimed the United States official Army draft had contacted the recipient by mail several times to inform them they'd been marked eligible to serve. Another threatened a fine and jail time if the individual didn't respond. The draft hasn't been in effect since 1973, and even if it was, the U.S. Army Recruiting Command pointed out it's not in charge of managing registration. That's taken care of by the Selective Service System, an agency outside of the Defense Department. Concerns about a potential war have been on the rise since last week after a U.S. airstrike killed Iranian General Qasem Soleimani. Tensions between Washington and Tehran continued Tuesday when Iran retaliated by launching missiles at two Iraqi military bases that house American troops. Army security personnel are working to determine who is responsible for the fake text messages.
Well, there you go.
Any text.
So now you understand. But once again, in the situation, y'all, there could be a possible draft because we do know America, when they go out, they're going to, try to use anything they can because they're losing. They're going to lose. The Most High tells you that. The scriptures tell you that. Because the Most High is going to come back and make his glorious second coming, which a lot of y'all, once again, fret not, don't be afraid. Just put your trust in the Lord. Put your trust in the Most High. Do the best that you can because right now the time is at hand. The Most High prophesied of there shall be many wars. You're in the time of it right now. That's why, once again, it's not in the time to be arguing with your wife. All right? It's not in the time right now for some of you brothers to be getting caught up and all that nonsense. It's not a time for sisters to be out there trying to relocate their family members again and all that type of bullshit. You trying to, once again, get close to your relatives again. Now your mother of the house, she's the prophetess. She got all the understanding for you in life and all that bullshit. Nobody has time for all that, man. Nobody has no time for that bullshit that's going on. All right? No one has time for hating ass brothers out there too. You understand what I'm saying? It's supposed to be representing this cause, and brothers doing it how they doing it, which is disgusting, okay? Which is totally disgusting. Totally fucking disgusting. All right? It hurts my heart, but once again, I understand what we're into. A lot of hating ass brothers out there that claim the truth, that's hating on other brothers and sisters, which is totally disrespectful and disgusting. I mean, where do you think you're really actually fucking going? And that's the question you should ask yourself. Here it is, it's fucking 2020, and you over here sitting around. The only thing you got to talk about There's another brother in truth and shitting on him for whatever reason because you're jealous, envious of him, and things of that nature. You understand what I'm saying? I mean, where the fuck do you honestly think you're going? Where do you think you're going? And some of these guys are using the scriptures that the Most High told them to defend the gospel. We done been through this, man. We done been through this, Israel. Let's get it together. It's fake 2020. Let's get it together. All right. Once again, there's nothing wrong with not hanging with the crew. You understand what I'm saying? You ain't always got to hang with Mr. Cooper, man. Everybody want to be down involved in the house. You understand what I'm saying? Be yourself and you'll be all right. Straight like that. Be yourself through the spirit. Be what the Most High wants you to do. All right? That's what brothers and sisters need to do, need to focus on. All right? So there is a situation right now of U.S. Army warns a fake draft Texan. We will get into some other current breakdowns based off the Bible and truth, breaking down the war if you want to get more in depth what war is and how the war plays out in the scripture. We can get into that as we've done several times. You guys just ask for the situation and Lord willing, we'll jump onto it. To all our brothers and sisters out there that subscribe to the channel and love sincerity and truth, that help build up brothers and sisters, the nation, and do positivity things, keep kids from out of goddamn drugs, off of drugs and out of jail and things of that nature, tell women, how to live their life accordingly, most effectively, modestly off the spirit of the Most High and truth. These are the things that we stand for, all right? We don't stand out there. The scriptures don't tell brothers to go out there and be shooting Jewish people up and shooting Muslims up and all that type of bullshit, which is another goddamn hoax in the topic. That's all bullshit to push an agenda, y'all. There's nobody in the truth going out there shooting goddamn Jewish people up. All right, why would you shoot a Jewish man up anywhere? Jewish synagogue, you're supposed to be black or so-called Latino. Why would you do that anyway? And the fact of the matter, well, your bitch ass gonna die in America. You gonna get caught as a black man. You just know you gonna get caught. You just know. You understand what I'm saying? So a lot of this shit, y'all, is propaganda, and it's just to push their agenda to now target men and women that's conscious minded. You could be a goddamn Muslim, but you'll be a goddamn target. When it all boils down, anybody that does not represent United States Constitution will be a target. So that could mean if you're a fucking feminist, you could possibly be targeted as well too. For all you bitches out there that's, acting prissy and Dixie, but don't know yourself as you being a mature woman spiritually, all right, in modest ways. You understand what I'm saying? Trying to act all diva-ish and gangsterish. All right? The Most High is not with that, man. Most High is not with that, all right? We're not at the time right now for this bullshit. Stay humble, man. Let things go. Don't feed into other people's bullshit. And don't feed into the world and understand the lies that's going on, man. It's all lies to push an agenda. All right? This guy's face that you see right here, the general, there's a possibly chance, man, that, once again in this situation, America is using this to target Iran and Iraq for pretty much what? As they've been doing. Money, oil. The oil is over there. All right? It's money over there. It's lucre. All right? So, these guys are underdogs to America. Scriptures tell you they brag and boast themselves, and they go around passing that cup, as the scriptures say in Jeremiah, and several other scriptures, which we'll get deep in that topic later. But this is all a fucking hoax, y'all. It's all bullshit. It could be a possibility that this guy's a real guy, if he is a real goddamn guy. It's also could be a possibility that the guy's not even really fucking dead, y'all. It's a possibility. It's a possibility the guy's not even actually dead. And they're just using this to go over there to give reason to bomb on these people's land and take what they have. And that's what the big dogs do. It's not like we never seen it. I mean, we see it out in the streets where people extort people and take over a block. I mean, Beanie Siegel told you that. You understand? So, I mean, come on, y'all. You get what I mean? Get with the point, get with the program. Stay awake, stay awoke, stay healthy in the spirit. Mind your business. Stop hating on people. If you don't like the channel or anything, you don't like other people's channel, then why would you even, why are you sitting there scoffing and watching and doing all this nonsense? You should have something else to do with your crusty ass. All right? Don't be a crusty ass in 2020. All right, so it's the channel YSI, y'all. Once again, come in peace, love for your people and your society, man. And try to uplift people, man. And don't worry about what the haters is talking about. Just be aware of all the bullshit. A lot of people going to hate you, but they hated Christ. You understand what I'm saying? They hated Christ. All right? They hate people that go to school. I'm sure somebody had a person out there that hated you if you wanted to go to school. I'm sure we all hated at one point in time. So, unfortunately, you have to get certain people on the earth to hate, and it is what it is. So, you brothers and sisters, just stay strong, and the people out there understand what's going on. Understand how to protect yourself. No, it's not the Israelites out there shooting people up. Not any Israelites that I know. That's nowhere in the scriptures at all. All right? Actually, the Most High tells you to follow the laws of the land. That's what he tells you to do. So wouldn't that be a contradiction to the Bible? Wouldn't you say God will judge that man and woman if they did that? That's sin in the Bible. If you break that damn not damn, but if you break that word with the Most High tell you, that can be potentially a sin. All right, that's on you. All right, there's nobody out there shooting anybody up, y'all. Ain't nobody stupid enough to shoot Jewish people up. All right, no one's stupid enough to do that. All right, that's all a plan and an agenda to push something deeper than what you see. All right, and if you can see it, you can see it. If you can't see it. That's pretty much it. Mosai tells you eyes they cannot see or shall not see, and ears they cannot hear. You got to be able to understand what you understand. So with that in mind, y'all, peace and blessings. Come praise y'all by Shimmy Abashav and the congregation of YSI. Till next time, y'all. Shalom.